won't always be slaves. So today, although we're slaves, we're going to act like we're free, and one day our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the middle passage. But some slaves said, I don't care what we go through, we're going to survive this. 400 years of slavery, we're going to get through this. And you can't get through it 1825. You can't get through a writing class, and you got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Harriet Tubman not only made it, she went back and got some more. She said, you know what, I made it, but I'm going to walk listen to me, not ride the bus. I'm going to walk all the way back down to the South to get some more. And you quitting on 1825? Now watch this. You quit after you, listen to me, you get a sleeping bag and you wait for them. You wait for the first WRA instructor to come in and you come out your sleeping bag, I need help. You quit after you do that. You quit after you had, listen to me, a WRA party. I'm having a party. Everybody come over. I got food, everything. And let them get over there. Let it be all the best writers. All right, I food y'all. I want to have a writing party. I'm serious. You quitting and you ain't even tried yet. Last one. I'm sorry. Last one. Listen to me. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute or an hour or a day or even a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. Listen to me. I'm telling you as I leave. I was homeless for 2.5 years. And the problem with most of you, you never felt no pain before. Y'all spoiled. Y'all spoiled. Some of y'all spoiled. Just bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You never had to do nothing for yourself. You're spoiled. We're going to keep it real tonight. Some of you are spoiled brats. Every time you ever got in trouble, somebody in your house got you out of it. Every time you've done something you're not supposed to do, people say, Eric, your mother's a tyrant. You're right. She kicked me out. You're right. She's mean, but she developed a man because she put me out there and said, you're going to have to grow up. And some of you have never learned to grow up. And so every time something get hard, you quit, you call mama. I dare you to take a little pain. I dare you. I dare you not to go home. Somebody said, I don't go home, I feel bad. Go through it. You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you're feeling a little pain. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level, because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you will keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman. So don't worry about a little pain. My greatest asset is I was homeless, so I can't feel a whole lot of pain. I've already been alone. There's not a whole lot of hurt I can feel on a little paper, on a little test. So I leave you, listen to me. We have gotten to a point where it's midterms and we're moving forward. The days of you getting money, I'm not saying we quitting, but I'm saying the day has got to go from external to internal. You have to give it everything you got. No more TV, no more parties, no more playing. If you don't have a 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying. Get off the phone. I'm sorry, I'm not available until the end of this year. No, I'm for real. You reached the right number, but you called me at the wrong time. Call me back January 1st. I'm about to get busy now. Huh? I want you to have a countdown of your own and say when the countdown is over, we're the real, watch me, because when I was homeless, I knew something was wrong. I knew that wasn't the best of me. And one day I said, will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Will the real Eric Thomas please stand up? Stop being this high school dropout. Stop giving up. Stop sleeping on the street. Stop walking up and down Finkel Avenue like you ain't got nothing and get your GED. Stop being afraid to take a test. Stop being afraid to go to college because your daddy didn't go and your mama didn't go. Stop being afraid and be the best Eric Thomas you can be. But listen to me, it's going to be hard. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree, but I got it. And guess what? On a degree, it don't have dates. So if it took you 4 and it took me 12, it don't show up nowhere. But I'm exactly where I wanted to be because I realized I got to commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it. I gotta eat it. I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you the world is yours. So work hard and you can have whatever it is you want. Thank you guys for your time.
I can actually see people who are eating success up, and it's a poison. I see people successful, and when they get on the gram, they ain't said nothing about God and how God elevated them. I'm like, yep, you won't be here long. Yep, you building your own little kingdom. That's about to come down quick. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Oh yeah, this is about you. You about self. You about to run out of fuel. You can't possibly go 30, 40 years on self. Self wasn't designed to go 30 years. For the wages of sin is death. That self always ends in death. We didn't start with prayer because we're unique and special. We didn't start praising God because we're unique and special. We did that because we know God's sitting up high, and God is like, listen to me very closely, son. You going to win the Nobel Prize. You going to get all of that. Why? Because I know when you get it, you going to brag about me, so I'm going to make sure you get it. Oh, y'all didn't hear what I just said. I don't know who made the decision for the New York Times bestseller. I don't know who in LA decided that. USA did. I don't know who made that decision, but I know whoever made the decision the night before, just like his wife told him, whatever you do, don't touch Jesus. Take your hands off of me. You let them kill him. God is always going to have somebody in the room that's going to speak the right stuff. You think you got to work for it. You don't got to work for it. You just got to let him know, if you give it to me, I'm giving it straight back to you. And if you know he going to give it straight back, he going to give it to you. His wife woke up like, come here, sweetheart. You done lost your mind. You done let Caesar convince you to kill this man. I promise you, if you kill this man, that blood going to be on us. Not in the church. It wasn't no church. Wasn't nobody listening to no gospel music. He was going through his regular day, and God and his angels spoke specifically to his wife. She said, "You're a grown man. I can't tell you what to do, but if it was me, I'm going to tell you what the angels told me. Don't touch it." I'm telling you right now, I don't know who at the New York Times, but God got in somebody's ear. We're number 9. So what does that mean? Somebody hit 1, somebody hit 2, somebody hit 3, somebody hit 4, somebody hit 5. We went on the list, and somebody was like, "Oh, have you considered Eric Thomas? Have you considered? I've seen this list that you have here." I said, "Seems like it's missing. Y'all going fast. Y'all getting the 10. Hold up. Y'all about to get the 10 real quick. There's a name missing." "What's the name?" "Well, God told me last night that we should consider Eric Thomas, the hip-hop preacher." The what? The hippity-hop. If we put the hippity-hop on the list, he needs to be on the list. Are you hearing what I'm trying to tell y'all? Like, we got to the lowest number you can get and still, come on, y'all. Come on, 120? Come on, 120? So we're going to focus on one thing that we've already gone through, that we can help other people out, and we're going to give it all our energy. Y'all see where I'm going? Come on. A lot of y'all, I need to make more money, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go over here, and I need this person to love me, so I'm going to be this, and I'm going to be that, and I want this to happen, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Stay focused. Stay right. Stay right. I want to make a lot of money, so I'm going to stay right here. I want to make a lot of money, so I'm going to stay right here in my gift. I want my spouse to love me, so I'm going to be predictable. I'm going to stay right here. Come on, y'all. So Didi was like, Eric is a very high flight attendant, so he's very emotional. I'm not. But Didi was like, I found myself when he fussing and cussing, and I don't literally cuss, but fussing. She was like, I found myself fussing too, and cussing. And she was like, I had to stop because that's not even who I am. So Didi was like, there's no way God is going to be able to bless our marriage and rid it of arguing if I join in with something that is not even my gift. That's his gift of getting loud and being passionate. I don't even do that. So watch this, y'all. My wife got laser focused and stopped fussing and cussing and arguing. She got laser focused. She prayed and God gave her the answer. So every time I'm like, she's like, oh, but she don't even say nothing. She just get her phone and start recording. Like, oh, no, keep going. I'm about to put this online. Oh, no, they need to see this Eric Thomas right here. We're going to put this up on the next podcast. Oh, I promise you, every time she hit that record, boy, I'm like, oh, shorty, what's up? Because I know D ain't going to have no problems in the marriage. Boy, like, cue that up, Isaiah, right there. Eric acting a fool for me. Cue that one up. She switched the game and stopped coming over to me fussing and fussing. Because she don't even fuss. And she said, we're going to stay right here and I'm going to pray and we're just going to push record. And if you want me to get 30 seconds of it, I can get 30. You want to keep going and get a minute, we can go a minute. We can do as long as you want to do. And then we just going to drop it on 3 a.m. instead of your little speech. We're going to drop this one up here at 3 a.m. for the people so they can hear this one. I promise y'all, that's the whole... When she was fussing with me, I was going, when the recorder, blah. I'm just being real. God gave it up. You all over here. You all over here. If you're going to get up at 4, pray, pray. If you're going to get up at 6, pray, pray. If you're going to get in your word, get in your word. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. Stay predictable. Stay consistent. And then God going to open up doors. Am I talking to somebody? So we got the 3 things. We're going to go 120 and we're going to stay who we supposed to be. And we're going to stop letting things keep pull us out of our. So you here. So figure out one of the 3. Figure it out. Figure out what's that thing you've gone through that when you overcome it. You know what some of y'all trying to do? Some of y'all are trying to be a poster child for something you haven't even overcome yet. I'm just being real. Like, the reason why people fool with me, because this really what happened in my life. And I've really overcame it. Like, I've really forgiven people. I ain't on that. I ain't holding nobody hostage. I really don't have no expectations for people. Not in a bad way. But I'm not going to put my expectations on you. Like, I ain't on that. I'm really free. Like, I'm really like, people say you wrote the book. It was so much transparency. It could have been more if the publishing company could handle it. And you ain't seen transparency yet. And why am I transparent? Because I'm not a slave to you. I'm not a slave to your image of me. I'm hurt. I'm struggling. I'm human. I had the best situation my whole life. Like, this is really what happened. I don't got to fake what happened. This is really what happened. And you rock with me because you like, yo, he really is. But here's the problem I have. While you look up to the God in me, you're not mimicking the God in me. You're mimicking the God of this world. I'm just being real. I'm looking at all this stuff on social media. It's people who not coming and rocking with me because you're going somewhere because somebody showed you a Bentley. Somebody showed you a Rolls Royce. Am I saying there's anything wrong with it? Absolutely not. But if you think that's going to save your marriage, if you think that's going to help you to have a better relationship with your kids, if you think that's going to bring you self-fulfillment, then I can't force the masses to know the truth. So go over there. But you know what happened? They go over there, and as soon as they marriage, then they come to me.
You guys have heard of a shoe called Nike, but there was one person who was so deep that they didn't call them Nikes. They called them what?
Air Jordan.
Air Jordans. All right? He took their name away from them, and you start looking at the shoe as Jordans. You no longer identify them as Nikes because he took the brand hostage. He took the brand hostage, and he had people dropping out of school, right? Standing in a line, not going to school so they can be the first ones to get the Jordans. His shoes cost $185. He took over. I'm not saying it's right economically what he's doing in the black community, but the bottom line is he became the brand of the NBA. So when you look at the NBA now, you look at Michael Jordan. And that's critical because you need to understand you're a brand. So I just want to encourage you guys, you playing. You're spending a lot of money to be here and you playing games. Some of you have D's in your class, C minuses, you playing. But I told you, for many of you, this is your last opportunity. And you're not like a lot of other kids who, if they don't do well, mama got enough money to send them somewhere else. Most of you, you're going to go to selling dope. Or you're going to be working at McDonald's or working at Walmart. A lot of you don't have another chance outside of Michigan State. And you're trying to make everybody else think you big time. But you know if you go home, you're not going home to what your apartment looks like or what your dorm looks like. Now you put on in here, but when you go back home, you know back at home, there's some roaches running around. Let's keep it real. Some of y'all know when you go home and you walk into your front door and you go in your neighborhood don't look like East Lansing. Right? And you might wear fresh gear here, but you know back at home, the couch set and the carpet don't look like the carpet look in some of the colleges that you're in. You know that. And so you got an opportunity here, take your mama from where she living, or your daddy, or your sisters, or your brothers out of that neighborhood they're in, and take them to a better neighborhood, and you playing. So this is the time. Get your resume together, get your academics together, brand yourself, and I think we'll see you next Tuesday.